Alright, so we're talking about the rx100m3 here. This is a newer RX series from the Sony camera lineup. I can say this is one of the two models of cameras I've been excited like this for a while for a camera like this. Amazing picture quality. So the big thing on the RX series for Sony is the 1-inch sensor. So this is a fixed lens. It's not interchangeable, but it's a 1-inch sensor inside. So what that means basically is better for low light. It's going to give you much better photography for portraits, landscapes. You know, you'll be able to blow up those pictures a little bit bigger than regular digital still, more depth of field, and background defocus. This thing has amazing background defocus where you can just, if you want to blur out the background, depending on what mode you're in, you know, you can get really good shots with this. The nice thing about this one, they changed in the past two models. It has the flip-up screen that goes all the way up for those selfie shots. Tripod it, and you can position yourself by looking at the screen. It has Wi-Fi, and so if you have an iOS or Android, you can connect it with the app, with the Sony app, Play Memories Mobile. Download it, and it lets you connect to the camera as a remote control, and you control the camera, the zoom, everything from the phone itself, or you can actually also transfer a photo or a video clip if it's MPEG-4 to your cell phone and then share social media. Tiltable screen, you can see it tilts different ways. Tilting up so you can shoot low without bending down, and you can just the opposite. You also have the pop-up viewfinder. This is cool. So this is the first time they're doing this, alright, with the button. It actually is blurry without popping it out, and basically you're just going to pull out the thing here on the side and get it focused. That's your adjuster there for your focusing, and basically it has a sensor, so when you put your eye up to it, it basically will turn off the screen as it's sensing my finger up to it, which is pretty cool. So the electric viewfinder is OLED. It basically is mirroring what's on the screen. So whatever your screen sees, your adjustments, if you want to change your settings, if you want to play back a photo, it actually can play back through here. It's 100% view angle, and it's great for low light shooting or a sunlight shooting when it's actually a lot of glare, so you can't see the screen, or you want to play back your photos or video, you can just see through here. And of course it hides away, so it's not always exposed. And the only thing with this camera that I would say, the only thing I would say negative about this is every time you put the viewfinder down, it turns off. That's the only thing. This thing is fast, has a burst mode of 10 frames per second. The focus on this is much quicker than the past two models. I mean, it's extremely quick. You can see how fast it's focusing, and to take a photo, I mean, it's just as fast right away within a second. The zoom, it's 5 times zoom now, and for any RX previous shoppers or owners, it still has it has a little bit wider angle lens now, using the Carl Zeiss still, which is still pretty nice. The body is about the same thickness and weight, and this I actually added the grip. That grip does not come with the body, unfortunately. That's an extra piece, about $15 from Sony's website from their accessories lineup. The nice thing also about it is it still has the annual aperture, program model, shutter speed, manual settings, panoramic, which is Sony's thing. The menu is not much different from what it used to be. It's the newer menu to go through your settings. Pretty simple once you learn the camera. And of course it has the pop-up flash still. So the pop-up flash is automatic. You can use it as a bounce. A lot of people don't realize this. On the alpha cameras, you can just tilt this back and use it as a bounce. It bounces off the ceiling if you want to get those nice shots. So amazing camera. You also have the focus ring. This focus ring is to adjust your f-stop and settings. So you see here changing on the screen. So this is for you guys who want to use manual, adjust your settings yourself. This can control zoom, and this can, depending on what mode you're in, it can also help you control your settings. So this is the advanced shooter. 1-inch sensor, bigger than all regular digital still cameras. This is a camera you invest in that you don't want to change lenses, but you want better photography. This is the model between an SLR interchangeable lens camera, so you're not, and also a digital still. It's going to do much better job, better low light, better everything, fast, and it's not too large. It's still pretty decent weight, and this thing is amazing as far as picture quality. It has NFC. If you see there the tag, just so you can, if you're Android, you touch it and it launches the app and connects automatically. But I mean, this thing does great stuff. And for those guys who still like control over their photography, you have settings there as well. So it's for a little bit for beginners, advanced shooters, and those pros. And you know, the nickname for this camera is the professional second camera. So the guys who own a DSLR, you get this, and this is your something that you take on vacation with you, or around that you don't want to lug around your big 4 pounder SLR around your neck. This is the camera you take with you instead. So the RX100 M3.